Happy Juneteenth to those who are celebrating. In this video, we are talking about Juneteenth and what it means, and if Black people should celebrate July 4th or just stick to Juneteenth. I love your shirt. So what does Juneteenth mean to you?
Juneteenth means freedom, it means celebration, and it means
Togetherness. So what do you have to say to those who say that we already have July 4th, so why do we need Juneteenth?
We weren't free on July 4th.
When you say we, who do you mean?
African Americans were not free on July 4th. So in certain areas, so we celebrate in honor of those that were not free during that time.
Okay. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
So what does Juneteenth mean to you?
Everything, man. Just us overcoming so much. For me, it's like our 4th of July. You know, our independence, our freedom, something that actually represents us and incorporates only us versus, and not necessarily saying everyone doesn't matter, but for so long, the Black community has been secondary to everyone else. And so to have this, to have that day, and everyone actually being proud of it means a lot.
Okay. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I see you selling this wonderful merchandise to do with the African diaspora and Juneteenth. Can you just tell our viewers what is Juneteenth? What does it mean?
Being free-ish.
Being free?
Free-ish.
Free-ish. Yeah. What does that mean?
Like freedom isn't free-ish. Free-ish.
Right.
Freedom.
Okay, so
that's how I feel about it.
That's how I feel about it. It says 1865.
So that was the date of the slaves that were still in bondage 2 years after they were actually freed.
Okay, so not all the slaves were free when they were freed.
Right.
Some of them were still in bondage.
Right.
So
and they didn't find out until June 19th, 1863. They were, but they wasn't told that they were free. They didn't find out until 2 years later.
So Juneteenth celebrates when all African Americans became free.
Free-ish.
Free-ish, right.
We still don't get equal.
Right.
Everything.
Equal everything.
1776, when they did the 4th of July, I believe.
Oh, for the general American?
July, yeah.
Right. But not all African slaves were free on that day.
Yeah,
So they kind of...
their celebration.
That's their celebration. That's the American.
So we weren't free.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Makes sense. So on this day, African slaves, or people who came from Africa were not free. They were still in bondage. The slaves were still in bondage when America became free from the British. The Black were still in bondage. They were not free because they were still slaves. And then on this day, that's when all the Black people in America became free.
Free from bondage.
Free from bondage. What does Juneteenth mean to you?
Juneteenth is this. You got to plan to get this. This is Juneteenth.
Okay.
Black excellence, just supporting Black business, just supporting each other, supporting the Black community.
Right.
The same way, those of us that celebrate the 4th of July, we celebrate independence in that way. It's the same thing. So we're celebrating by promoting each other's businesses, and yeah.
Okay.
I love that it's now a federal holiday, so everybody else that didn't know,
right,
they now know and can recognize it in that way.
That's true. Do you think Black people should celebrate July 4th or just stick to Juneteenth?
I'll say this. As an American, you know, you can celebrate it because that's where you are, it's where you know. But to celebrate it in the same way that you celebrate Juneteenth, I don't see that.
Okay. So, to you, Juneteenth means more than July 4th now?
Yes. If we celebrate July 4th, why do we still care about the overseas and the Queen and the King and all the people who colonized us? Why do they still matter if we have the 4th of July?
Should Black people celebrate July 4th still, or they should just pick one or do both?
You can celebrate whatever you want to celebrate, but right. I know without a shadow of a doubt what Juneteenth means to me, and that's for African Americans to have something that belongs to us.
So do you also celebrate July 4th, you personally?
As a child, yes. Now, as an adult that understands what it means, what it represents, not necessarily. It's just another day.
Okay, so Juneteenth is more like your independence.
I've always been free. It's not a date that necessarily I recognize as an Independence Day. I was always than a free, think they're a free person. So.
How about you? You agree with that?
You got it. He did the whole thing.
Yeah, he did the whole thing. Let me ask you one last question. I know you have very strong opinions. Do you consider yourself part of the African diaspora?
Yeah.
Yeah, why you say that?
From just everything that I've learned, that's where human originated.
Okay.
And so if I'm alive, that's where it all started.
Right. So you believe in the slave trade, right? You believe that happened, right? Some people don't believe that.
Well, I don't necessarily believe in the slave trade just because of other things, the boats and just the time period in which that it happened. So not necessarily fully believe in it.
Okay.
Where some of them, yes, but the numbers that they said were, I don't believe that.
Right. So you believe you're an Aboriginal American. You're not part of the. You are not part of the slave trade.
I believe that that you have both.
You have both.
Yeah,
so you believe you have African in you, and you also have the non-African.
There's a group of people that are African,
right?
And then there's some that are Aboriginal.
Okay, so do you consider yourself part of the African diaspora?
Sure. My ancestors from Trinidad and East Africa.
Okay, great. So you do admit that, because some people don't believe they have African ancestry in them. What do you have to say to those people?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you factually. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know for certain, but I would like to think that somewhere down the line, whether it was East Africa or even Native Americans right here.
Right.
But I don't know. I can't tell you factually.
Right. Would you ever visit Africa? Do you want to go to Africa one day?
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Which parts do you want to go to?
West, East, Central, South, North, all of it.
Oh, that's great. Thanks for your time.
Yeah.
Bye. Thanks for watching. So what do you think? Should Juneteenth replace July 4th for Black people, or should Black people celebrate both July 4th and Juneteenth? Leave your comments below, like and share.